I realized I've never really sat down and spoken about my background and how I got into the video production space in the first place. So came to the US for college. I was recruited on a soccer scholarship and came out here to North Carolina and met my wife in college, and we stayed in the North Carolina area. While I was in college, I had a teammate who was a very good musician, and I would help produce music, and that naturally went into recording music videos. So I'd be there doing very simple stuff on set just to help bring these music videos to life. And that was when I found that I had a really good love for the creative space, especially in the video form. And that transitioned after school into getting a job at NASCAR Media Group in Charlotte, North Carolina, and then into a full-time role at a global additive manufacturing company, and then starting my production studio with my production partner just 4 months after being at that company. Essentially, we started in weddings because we were working a full-time job. Evenings and weekends were only available times, and I recommend to people who are trying to get a lot of experience in filmmaking is to get into weddings, because you have to do everything. You have to manage schedules, you have to learn how to operate a camera, you know how to shape light using natural light, you learn how like composition and working under pressure. There's so many things that are beneficial when you're first getting started that you can learn quickly in the high pressure environment that is a wedding. And then from there, it was growing the production company to a place where we started to bring on corporate gigs, started to take some of the skills that we learned from the weddings and to apply them into more of a corporate setting. And then from those corporate jobs, it was growing into more of a commercial. Our North Star was always to work on the bigger commercial projects. And, we're there now. It's great. We work with some big brands. We work on 6-7 figure productions, and it's great to realize that the goal that we set ourselves back in that day has kind of come to fruition. And ultimately, the thing I'm most proud of is that I built a business that allows me to have freedom of schedule, be present with my family, not feel like I'm working obnoxious hours and not there for my kids. I make my kids breakfast every morning. We make dinner together in the evening, and I get to put my kids to bed, and I'm there when they wake up in the morning. So it's a great thing to be able to say that after being in the industry for so long and not feel like I'm drowning in the business, and that the business is that I'm the slave to the business. So I just felt like that background might give you some context, and maybe even inspire a couple of you to know that the path you're going on has a good kind of trajectory and ending in sight. So any comments or questions about this stuff, I'd be happy to answer it. Shoot me a DM, comment below, and we'll start the conversation.